How?
Think. Epdahi had a spy in our midst. He knew our movements, had his eye on us, his finger on the pulse. He knew our plans, who we parlayed with, and yet he didn't order your assassination. For you posed no threat. Well, clearly so much changed. Congratulations! Nilfgaard fears you now.
And rightly so. But we found him in the rubble at Rosberg, midst the ashes.
Precisely what placed him beyond suspicion.
We suspect Walter enlisted with the Edenians some years past, infiltrated that army.
He had a hand in Rosberg's defense. Then, when the time was right, he lent that same hand to its demise. Caused an explosion that tore a hole through its walls. It worked, but at a price. He suffered severe burns. If not for our medics, he'd have...
Stop. So it was not elves who brought about the fort's fall as he claimed?
It was him.
A filthy lie to stoke the fires of racial hatred, to stir conflict and chaos and rage that would make the realm of Edirn waver and fall.
Holy shit, that shit is deep.
If we're to judge by Rayla's actions, he was rather successful.
Bastard. Yet even so badly hurt, in such pain, not for a moment did he drop his mummer's act.
I've heard much of Nilfgaardian spies, Your Grace. They're trained from childhood, face constant indoctrination. They do anything for the Emperor, anything and everything. As soon as Gwalter spotted a chance to join our ranks, to be at your side, he took it, exploited it ably.
Traitors all around. That'll piss them off, I guess.
We've talked enough. We must form up. Move on.
Majesty, you ought to rest. You stand swaying.
Traitors all around. I trust you, traitors, but, you know, you guys are all around me.
Only my horse needs step true.
Maeve, you've just about had the life chopped out of you. No time to play the hero.
I'm not Gascon. Quite the opposite, actually. These damn swamps, they terrify me. I wish to get the hell out and never ever look back.
Excuse me. The writer for Gascon, or the voice actor, or whoever, the combined gestures of everything that makes this character so cool, they did an excellent job.
The Aruga lies near. I sent scouts ahead. They've secured a barge. We can sail to Red Lobendon.
Red Lobendon.
Splendid. Sound the horns. We march.
So where do I gotta go? Oh, that's it. Okay, I have two chests missing from this. I also like Gascon's voice. For me, Gascon was the best character in this game. Yeah. For me, personally, I like Gascon the most as well. And the conflict that he and Reynard always have, like, that is cherries on top of a cake, you know? That shit is funny as always. Hold us from some here. Okay, let's see what he does now. Gain one charge, give one with depleted orders ability. Loyal, repeat the deploy ability. Ah. My deck is a little bit like all over the place, but meh. How are we doing on So I only have to do this thing. So we need 3.5k wood. And then I can build the last thing. Did you get all chests in the previous maps? No, I'm missing one, I believe. Which is funny because I don't really know why, because it kind of went everywhere, so I'm guessing some of the decisions actually hinder you from getting like a piece of a map or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. See, and now we missed 2 of them.
Sandflies and mosquitoes blanketed Maeve's face and
did
neck. She did not bother to brush them away.
map.
She'd been in Angron long enough to know more would come in their place.
Your Majesty,
Reynard called from behind.
our scouts have returned. We've a large force of blackclads on our tail, infantry and horsemen, and they draw nearer.
Blast!
Maeve wiped away the sweaty hair stuck to her brow.
What say you, Reynard? Shall we give them a fight?
We're but a few miles from the river where a barge awaits. It makes no sense to battle now.
Though near her strength's end, Maeve stepped up her pace. She could not wait to stand upon a barge deck and leave Angron's infernal bogs behind. Alas, in place of the promised vessel, they found only severed moorings.
No! No, it can't be!
Suddenly, Maeve drove her fist into the trunk of the nearest tree. Fortunately, a soft and rotted one.
This isn't so!
Your Grace, have mercy. I stepped away but for a spell,
Croaked a scout, pale as a ghost.
and thieves jumped out the underbrush. Fell upon it. Whole band of them. A white-haired warrior, a minstrel, and a lass what had a bow.
Well, is that all?
Interrupted Gascon.
No vampire sat upon an ass with no saddle? You cocked up, man, damn it. Maeve, what now?
The queen turned back towards the swamp. Between the trees, she glimpsed a golden sun glimmering upon a banner.
We shall discuss that later,
Said the queen, drawing her sword.
provided we survive.
Yes, that is true. For example, already in the first map, Lyria, there is decision to hang Bandit or let him go, and if you let him go, he gives map to treasure. Okay. So getting all golden chests depend on choices. Interesting. That is a nice way to make you replay the shit out of this game if you really want all of the things. Okay. We got another fight on our hands. Let us burn all of them. Okay, we got shortened battle. So what do we need? We need the fire starters. I keep calling them fire starters. I have no idea how they're called. The actual names of the card, I kind of know them. Not that much. I mean, we got Buff Boy. We got Clear Path and Draw. Deal damage to fire. Move minions around. Okay, we're gonna keep that. That might come in handy, maybe. I don't think I need that many of these. That's gonna be good because they allow me to draw. Could use one with fire. Shit.
Life is mine now.
Everyone, rally to me! Drive them back!
Always play that first. Then maybe we get lucky. Shit, I hate those things. Things are gonna fuck me up.
wise choice. Curse.
Ah shit, I wasn't paying attention. What is wrong with me? Oh. I really have to get that thing. Okay. Note to self. Remake commands. And even put that up.
Sod it all.
At least that thing gets a buff now.
Order!
I know those things get buffed. I can destroy those. If that thing doesn't die right now. I can play the cadaver in. And just kill those. Hoping I draw something good with these guys. Shit. Got the fire. I actually should have killed one of those.
I smell a leak.
I don't know how well this is gonna go for me. Every time I'm playing against Nilfgaard, the PC is thinking like a whole lot.
Life is mine now.
Should I just take that? I'll just take that. Thing needs to be damaged.
Got a death wish?
Okay. Yes!
Kerze!
Okay. That's okay. I really wanted to kill that piece of shit.
Yes.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Burak!
You can just pass and win.
Your Grace, that was but their vanguard.
No matter. No matter.
Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Nin! When?
Before the Queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
Oh, tough choice again, huh?
Gascon is right. Should Nilfgaard close the distance between us, we'll stand little chance.
Phew. At least you've the sense to...
But I would sooner perish than let my men rot in this accursed swamp. The medics will tend to all the wounded. Then, what will be, will be.
I tell you what'll be.
Snarled Gascon.
Ep die, he'll take a butcher's hook and gut you. Then hang you from Lyria capital's walls. Yet, if this be your wish...
Meve waited for the medics to sew the last stitch, tie off the last bandage. Only then did she order her force to move out. At the column's end, upon stretchers, lay those without the strength to walk, consumed by fever, dazed or unconscious, dying. Fatigued and laden with the wounded, the Lyrians moved slow as molasses. Soon, Nilfgaard's forward elements had caught up. The black-clads nipped at the Lyrians' tail with arrow volleys from the cover of trees and occasional forays by cavalry. They were in no hurry. They could torment their foes, weaken their spirit before the final clash.
Oh, so we do have a little bit more. Okay, I get it. Don't go back. Silver hair. A minstrel? That has to be. That has to be our Witcher friend. Is that all? Seriously, that's it? Oh, crap. Back to where we started from.
At long last, Meve spotted a dark form spanning the river's course, Red Lobendon's Bridge. Just a brief stretch more, and the Lyrians would find themselves beyond the invaders' grasp, free and clear of bogs, and the beasts that prowled them. Yet joy at this sight soon gave way to despair. The bridge was dark, black, from the horde of Nilfgaardians that held it. Clearly the Blackclads had divined the path of Meve's flight, and had cut off her last means of escape.
That's it. We're dead men. All. They'll cut us down to the last.
That is one of the toughest battles in the game.
Meve shut her eyes, felt them sting with fatigue. She knew when she turned she could not show her men 1 ounce of fear, 1 pinch of doubt. She gripped her reins tightly. The leather dug into her skin, helping her hold back her tears.
You mean this one?
And when the Queen finally spoke, her voice was strong and boomed over the river's roar.
I know what you wish to hear.
The Queen began.
That the gods watch over us. That we'll come through the fray unharmed. That a friendly force is but moments away. Those would be lies.
Okay.
The truth is as bitter as it is undeniable. We stand cornered. Cannot win this fight. Cannot flee it. We can but choose how to die. Hanged from the boughs like common criminals. Or weapons in hand, like the fighters we are. I've made my choice. Time you made yours!
With that cry, Meve broke for the bridge toward a forest of spears into a deluge of arrows. She let the tears fall from her eyes. Tears of rage, fear, fatigue. It was not until she'd almost reached the enemy line that she dared glance backward. And she saw she was not alone.
Oh, it's a standard battle. Well, then I just gotta win 2 times.
Defend the Queen! Valyria!
I warned you.
What? Why is Meep there?
Catch!
Oh, I see now.
We may die here today, but not on our hands!
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Harin Yarde Kronfair.
Motherfucker. Oh, boy. That's a good draw.
Don't shoot!
Dandelion!
Damn it, just gets better and better.
Geralt!
To the bridge! Cut away back to the bridge! Bolster the defense!
Yeah! Boost Kahir Difrinan by 2 and duel an enemy. Boost Geralt by 2 and duel an enemy. Oh, it's so cool! Okay, let's do this.
As you command.
Draw cards until their hand is full. Ooh, that was pretty good. Come on. Hey, Kenny! How's it going, man? Oh, this is a tough battle. Are you serious with the cow carcass? Are they serious right now?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Shit. I had to do that.
Order!
Yeah, that's not that bad. I need to place.
Don't like this.
I don't really want to lose them, but I need to take care of those pieces of thing. Pieces of shit. Shite. That thing needs to survive. I'll gladly sacrifice this. What do we take? Take that. Yes, we take that. Can't really use my orders. Yeah, I seen you, man. You were playing a whole lot of things lately. You're doing it. You're grinding it out, man. Kudos to you.
Gloire and Captain!
You'll never take me alive!
I'm going to St. Louis to play Halo tomorrow. Nice. That is cool, man. Is it like a tournament or something, or is it a charity, or how does that work? If I use her ability, right? The Halo Classic. Nice. So, is it the free for all, or?
Of course, as you wish, master. Cursed traitors.
I smell a leak.
Do I put it there? Or there? There. It's going well. For 5 turns I can steal another unit. There's another carcass.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Why can't I hit that? Oh well. That thing's gonna die. Can I draw? I need
Off to
my...
the front yet again.
March on.
What's the thing that I need? I need the decoy. Decoy allows me to get one of these back. Oh wait, that's the only one I have. So I really need to draw decoy. So I need actually to use Dandelion next turn. I've been great, man. I have a lot of stuff on my plate, but great nonetheless.
Your Majesty, no!
I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
Okay.
For the Queen!
What do we got? 11s, 9s. And I can only hit that. Ah, I can hit the 9s. Okay, it didn't work. I really need to play Dandelion next turn. I only have 7 cards left in my deck. Still has a lot of cards.
That was not in the spell books.
I only got that. That was a lot of damage. start putting the pit down.
Life is mine now.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, a lot of stuff died. Oh, that's gonna be a big swing.
Got a death wish?
How many decoys does he have?
Now, how did that incantation go?
Oh, nice.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Immune is gone. At least he can't get that dumbass again in his hand and keep cycling.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Okay. Sure. He's almost out of stuff. This is unfair. You made the battle look easier than it is. You did really well. Thank you.
Wise choice.
Thank you! I had luck in my opening hands, or whatever it is that I placed in my deck actually ended up being great for this battle.
Scheiß in Tank!
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Excuse me. He still has 5 cards in hand. I'm hoping he can't kill me in 5 turns, but you know, things can happen. The game is unfair sometimes. He just plays a card. Destroy all enemy minions. Just for the fun of it.
Order!
Managed to kill some of them. He keeps cycling through everything.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
That's it. That's everything I had. 230. Still gonna go up a little bit. That was scary.
Life is mine now.
It's catching up. Not enough!
Go back, blow it!
That was good. Deserve a pat on the shoulder.
Meve was victorious on the banks of the Yaruga, but paid dearly for it. She lost a host of men and suffered harm herself. Yet she'd have been doomed, if not for a certain white-haired witcher. Meve longed to meet her mysterious savior, and set off in search of him as soon as the battle dust had settled. She found him with the field surgeon and learned he was none other than the Witcher Geralt. Yes, incredible as it may seem, I've heard the tale from several and can vouch for its truth. At any rate, making note of the fact that Geralt's ears were ringing from a blow with a mace, Meve began immediately to interrogate him.
You for Woodbridge?
Asked Meve, prodding him insistently. For a spell, Geralt worried his hearing was shot, but then realized the Queen had a lisp.
Worked out that way, I guess.
You guess?
Meve gagged on the blood in her mouth.
You did.
Someone hold me!
The Queen felt Geralt merited the highest honor, a knighthood. Another monarch might have delayed until a more opportune time, but not Meve. Meve delayed nothing.
Count Odo, you, sir, do the honors. Alas, I cannot because of my tooth.
For valor shown in battle, I, Meve, by the gods' grace, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, hereby do knight thee.
Geralt of place unknown. The bridge you felled with men from Rivia. Or so you guess. I guess it falls to me to dub thee Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia.
come home, though by a circuitous route, through Edern's smoking embers, Angren's beast-infested quagmires, cross Mahakam's snow-capped ridges. But she had returned, cloaked in legend, a mighty army in tow. The moment was weighty, and not to be tainted even by Geralt of Rivia's disappearance, or dare we say desertion. The hero of the battle for the bridge was now a sought man. Yet Meve was determined to take back her realm, with or without the Witcher's aid. Valyrian's daring escapade behind enemy lines, and the triumphant victory at the battle for the bridge that crowned it, breathed new life into the North's war effort. Bands of resistance fighters now swarmed the conquered lands, while Kedwen and Redania, on the verge of swearing fealty to the Emperor, suddenly broke off talks with the invader. The Nilfgaardian war machine suddenly screeched to a halt, and the tide of war turned. Facing a united North, the invader had to withdraw the bulk of its forces from Lyria and Rivia. The way was cleared for Meve to retake her lost lands, defeat General Epdahi, and depose Willem. Or perhaps mother and son would not have to fight after all.
Milady, I come at King Willem's bidding.
Prince Willems.
His Majesty proposes a meeting. No arms, no escorts.
His Majesty? Whelp's barely tall enough to reach his mother's bosom. For shame!
Silence. Let him say his piece.
His Majesty, Willem I, wishes to discuss the possibility of a truce.
Not gonna happen, boy.
He wishes to surrender. Is that his aim?
Your words, not mine, Your Grace.
I've a few more on the tip of my tongue. But save them I shall for later.
Willem I's chosen the site for the parley in...
Willem I will choose nought. If he wishes to speak, let him meet me midst the ruins of Devil's Tower.
Understood, Your Grace. I'll relay your terms.
Willem's emissary rode off, serenaded by hisses and jeers. Frightened by the clamor, his horse reared and kicked. The rider forced his mount to obey with cracks of his crop, striking many more times than was necessary.
The fool. Nag'll toss him off first chance it gets. Soon as he loosens the reins.
No great loss, I wager. But tell me, your thoughts on this reunion?
Sounds a ruse to me. But I know that won't stop you.
Whence this certainty?
Come now, Maeve. At the end of it all, he's your son. You still care about him, it's obvious.
You're absolutely right.
Perhaps let bygones be bygones. Perhaps it's not too late.
Only one way to know. Let's go.
Meve rode out clad in golden plate, her banners waving proudly overhead. She no longer led a band of ragtag partisans, but an army able to fend off an empire and drive its soldiers from her lands.
Cool. Is this the last act?
Ma'am, I've something you must see without undue delay.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, a lot of reports I don't care about. We're not there yet. Camp looks different. Okay, cool. However, curious of one thing. How big is this map? What? Okay, so even the first thing is already pretty big. Holy shit. Holy smokes. I mean, it's not as big as it looks, but still. So we have one part here, second part here, and we have this bullshit. This is a big section. So we'll probably take it, you know, one chunk at a time, like this thing before crossing the bridge. Then we cross the bridge, we go to this monarchy or whatever it is. We need to go around here, go around here, around here, around here, and then pass through these things. This is a whole situation in itself, another situation in itself, and then yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. There is even one hidden area related to certain achievement. Okay. Is this the last act? I feel like this might be the last act, but I'm not entirely sure. You know? Not entirely sure. Boop, troops. We found some troops. We found some junk. Anything else? Found some more junk.
Never thought I'd see the day. The Queen's returned. No,
Hello.
this, Your Grace. Blackclads have shut themselves up in our cities. They give no hint of surrender, show no sign of giving ground. My. What'll become of Prince Willem now? We've gathered donations to support the war effort, helping best we can to beat those black-clad devils. My.
Oh, nice. Gold. I mean, we're already in high spirits, but I'll do it just for the funsies. I mean, he gave me some gold. Might as well go to good use. It is the last act, which with very small area following after this one, which is more rather for flavor, taste, than actual fights. Okay. Okay. Cool. It is one before last. Okay. That said, I'm gonna have to call it quits for today. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of the support as usual. Thank you for the new followers. I appreciate that a lot. It means a whole lot to me, you know. A lot. I'll say a lot of times. Whatever. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to traverse through this glorious act yet and see what's in store. And yeah, we're slowly coming to a halt. We have 2 more days from this week, so hopefully we can finish it in 2 days. I doubt it, maybe, but nonetheless, if we don't finish it this week, we'll definitely finish the game next week, and then we'll transcend into other nerdy stuff and goodiness and fun card games and Hearthstone and all that, amongst other things. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.